I believe our own Michael Shore taking a trip to a Trump rally, and take a look at what they said to him.
Donald Trump is the president of the 1776 president.
So the 13 colonies?
76.
Would that be the 13 colonies?
Yes.
I don't believe in the climate.
Even after seeing like the hurricanes and the floods and the erosion?
Well, have you heard of HARP, where they can control our weather? So
you think our weather's being controlled?
Oh, yeah.
I do.
Are you a subscriber to QAnon, to their theories about this stuff too?
Yes,
And do you think they're going to be a factor in the 2024 election?
absolutely.
What makes you say that? Like how do you have that inkling now, 2 years ahead?
Well, the drops tell us everything, and it's all playing out.
Tupac is still alive.
Are Tupac still alive?
Yep.
Where's
Michael
he?
Jackson is still alive.
Where are they?
In there with Trump.
What about JFK Jr.?
Yeah, he's alive.
Is he?
Yeah.
JFK Jr. is the 19th president of the Republic of America.
Rutherford Hayes was the 19th president.
It went back to 1776 when the military took over.
Right, but Rutherford Hayes won in 1876,
No,
100
that's
years later,
that's
and he
not
was the
same-
president.
That's not the same thing as the common law of 1776.
Joe Biden, as president, is...
Donald Trump is the commander-in-chief right now. Military is in control.
Then why is Joe Biden living in his house? If that's Trump's house, why is Brandon sleeping in his bed? Why is he eating his food? None of this makes any sense. The only thing that makes sense is that of all of the people who could have conducted that interview, only Michael Shore was gonna be able to pull the Rutherford Hayes card out of his pocket. Of course, Michael Shore knows who was the 18th president, what year were they elected. My God, anyway, look, there's a lot going on there, Sabrina. You got Rutherford Hayes, you got military like law, you got Tupac. What do you think?
It just goes to show that, again, even when presented with some facts, like who actually won this election back then, they don't care. It doesn't matter. Commander-in-chief is different than the president, apparently. They do not care. And if you just give them a microphone long enough, you'll see very quickly how little they know and understand about the current world around them.
Yeah, 100%. Well, if Tupac was secretly alive, first of all, that'd be interesting. Why is he waiting so long to release new songs? Like, think about all of what's happened in rap since he went away. Like, he's missed so many trends that he could have been a part of. Like, he's risking irrelevancy. If he were to come back at this point, I'm not even sure. Yeah, 100%. No, like think about how old would Tupac be right now? You think he's gonna learn TikTok at this point? He's not gonna be able to keep up on social media. It didn't exist when he died. Anyway, the whole thing is ridiculous. And look, when we play videos like this, very often we will make fun of these people, and I get it, it's merited. But at the same time, when you listen to, like in this case, there were those two women, like they can't even describe what it is that they think. They're having so much trouble trying to remember what was the thing that I was told by some random person on 4chan that made me feel briefly good and made me feel like the people I like is in charge. I don't remember what it was. I didn't understand it at the time, but now I'm being asked about it. And I don't like that. It would be nice if you would not ask me tough questions. The whole point of this is that I want to be comfortable and warm. I don't want to have to think about this stuff. I'm trying to avoid that. That's why I don't watch the news. That's why I just go on 4chan. And they're so desperately trying to create a reality that they're comfortable in. And I do feel bad for them. I mean, look, they believe some crazy things, and a lot of the stuff that they believe in QAnon has some really unfortunate connections to political violence and the desire for more of it. And so you sort of lose me at that point. But these are people who have been left behind. I don't know what would have saved them. I don't know if they needed more attentive family members or a better education system or like an economic system that was more just so they wouldn't feel pushed to the sidelines. But something definitely broke in our society for people to believe the constellation of insanity that seems so common at these rallies.
Check out the Damage Report podcast each day, wherever you get your podcasts, whether Pocket Casts or Stitcher or iTunes. You can join me as I give you the news and stories you want, with a range of co-hosts and interview guests jumping in on the fun each day. Again, that's the Damage Report, wherever you get your podcasts. And if you get them at iTunes, don't forget to rate and review. Sometimes I'll read them live on the show.